police officers have been fired after a man was pinned to the ground and died.
Prosecutors say Officer Derek Chauvin had his knee on George Floyd's neck for 8 minutes and 46
Protesters
seconds.
took to the Minneapolis Police Department's 3rd precinct. They set it on fire.
You claiming all police are assholes, they out to kill the black folks. And just because I'm white, I'm trying to hang them with a lasso. The color of my skin must mean I'm racist, check your facts though. I got 2 nieces, one of them's white, the others have black, bro. I kill for either one of them and any one of my brothers. I don't see pigment and I've never been a quick one to judge. I support the men in blue, not just because they hold a badge though, but the ones who leave their house uncertain if they'll come back. I'm the ones who wear the uniform and go into a brutal storm of hatred and violence, and people who shoot you to prove a point. They left TP and spit on your casket at your funeral. Yeah, someone just did a drive-by to kill the little 2-year-old, but nobody writes over violence in the hood. But you quick to lose your shit when a white guy steps on your foot. I get it, bro, this injustice, but Chauvin's ass ain't above it, really. I think this fucking needs to get his jugular cut. This entire incident pisses me off. These priests tossing bricks through windows of little shops, tearing tops off of cop cars. This shit has gotta stop, dog. The problem isn't cops, they just trying to do their job, but Derek wanted to put a stop to any hope of progression. The whole country is restless, throwing stones, broken bones, robbing stores. Man, what's next? Trying to build up support while you're burning down your communities. Peaceful protests in order, no riots needed for you to be influential. This shit is mental, you acting a fool. Whether you're white or black, let go of the past, look to the future. We can all work together to improve it, but the looting is useless. These doofuses are screwing this movement, burning buildings is futile. We need someone like King, but we fucking up his dreams of all coming together. We all just human beings. We need to put out the fire, stand together for this poor life that was taken away by a racist waste of life. But don't let his mistakes change the way you see Caucasians, and I promise you every officer you see is in danger. Besides a vitamin deficiency, you're not really different from me. We all breathe, eat, sleep, and dream, but these things will lead to people getting hurt, maybe ending up in a hearse. Can't fight fire with fire, you need to put it out first. Whether you're black, white, or brown, in the red, white, and blue, the moral of the shit is I bleed the same color as you.
Violence as a way of achieving racial justice is, I am convinced, both impractical and immoral. I'm not unmindful of the fact that violence often brings about momentary results. Nations have frequently won their independence in battle. But in spite of temporary victories, violence never brings permanent peace. It solves no social problems. It merely creates new and more complicated ones. Violence is impractical because it is a descending spiral, ending in destruction for all. It is immoral because it seeks to humiliate the opponent rather than win his understanding. It seeks to annihilate rather than convert. Violence is immoral because it thrives on hatred rather than love. It destroys community and makes brotherhood impossible. It leaves society in monologue rather than dialogue. Violence ends up defeating itself. It creates bitterness in the survivors and brutality in the destroyers.